Hello, my loves. Today's episode is just the elephant in the room when it comes to the perspective and goal of many of my clients, or even my prospective clients. So many clients want to lose weight while they heal their binge eating behaviors. Often we want to stop binge eating because we believe if we do, we will lose weight. However, to stop binge eating, we have to stop dieting and restricting, which are the behaviors we're told we need in order to lose weight. And trust me, I get the conundrum we're in. This hurdle kept me stuck for so long. I couldn't give up this fantasy in my head of having a thin or even just thinner body. I couldn't give up on diet culture and was just too afraid of what would happen if I did. If this is you, I want you to know that you're not shallow, you're not ignorant, you're not stubborn or small-minded for wanting to be thin while also wanting a healed relationship with food. In fact, if you want both of these things, it tells me that you might be suffering, that maybe you're unhappy with your external environment, in this case, your body and your appearance, and your internal environment, which are your thoughts and feelings, which are undoubtedly negative and painful. If you're suffering from this, if you're suffering in this inner fight. So it's important to recognize that you're in pain and you're looking to stop the pain. And that is a healthy, normal, blameless response. No one deserves to be in pain all of the time. So let's invite some self-compassion in. Lola. Lola. So let's invite some self-compassion in because you're struggling and likely have been for quite some time. Acknowledge that suffering with some tenderness if you can, because you deserve it. Next, I want to talk about how impossible it is to actively try to lose weight while working on ending your binge eating behavior. Now, before you get mad or anxious or feel defeated or frustrated, I want you to know that weight loss might happen once you recover from your binge eating behaviors. You don't have to accept that this is how your body is going to be forever. But what I'm asking for is accepting that this is how your body is right now. In this moment, she is the way she is. By the way, I often refer to my body as a her because it helps remind me to maintain a relationship with her like she's a close friend. And if that weirds you out, I get it, but also I'm over it. Because the thing is, long-lasting recovery from binge eating involves learning how to attune to our bodies, learning how to listen, how to understand, how to honor and serve her. The journey involves developing and cultivating a trusting relationship with her, which involves getting out of your head, which is where your diet brain is, and sinking into your body. So unfortunately, no. It's not possible to actively try to lose weight, which inherently involves either physical or mental restriction of some kind, while also building a trusting, respectful relationship with your body. Dieting, by definition, takes you out of your body and brings you into your head. So your head tells you what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat. When, at the crux of your binge eating recovery, you are required to do the opposite. You must instead listen to your body, so your body can tell you what to eat, when to eat, and how much to eat. This body attunement, or what I just call your relationship with your body, is built on listening, honoring, and trusting consistently over and over and over. You have to prove to your body that you will not abandon her again. Sure, you might make mistakes. You might undereat or overeat or eat things she doesn't want sometimes. But as long as you keep turning toward her and work to tune back into your body over and over, your body will honor that commitment, which basically means the more you're able to honor your body, the better you will feel in your body, because only she knows what she needs to thrive. Your brain, your thoughts, beliefs, those rules you have, your brain doesn't know. When you honor your body over time, you might have more energy. You might get better sleep. You might be able to focus better. Who knows how it will manifest? All I know is you will feel better when you actively engage and communicate with your body to meet her needs and her wants. Now, this might frustrate you, and I get it. It frustrated me for a long time. I had thoughts like, of course, I want a better relationship with my body. I want to feel good, but I also want a thinner body. In fact, I feel better when I'm in a thinner body. Can't I have both? And here's my response to that. Again, you can't actively pursue weight loss while also healing your binge eating behavior. I'm not saying that because I want to deny you both of those things, but because neither of us get to choose what your body needs and how she responds. Only your body does. Sometimes we look back on our thinner or smaller body days and we think we felt so good. But my question is, was that really true? Okay, here's a warning. Here comes some strong love from me to you. When you look back at those times, did you really feel better? Or are you romanticizing it? And what exactly felt better? Did your body physically feel better? Or did your sense of worth feel better when you were accepted or affirmed or given more attention from your smaller body? Did your body insecurities quiet when you were around others? Those things feel good, absolutely. I am not denying or minimizing those perks of thinness. But what I want to know is how your actual body felt, your physical body. You may still assure me that your body physically felt better when she was thinner, to which I say, okay, I do not want to deny or minimize your truth at all, but I want to make sure you give yourself space for that to not be true, because often it's a story we tell ourselves on repeat. Often we make weight loss the cure-all response to our negative emotions. But even if you felt physically better, even if you maintain that you felt physically better in a smaller body, here's a helpful way to view weight loss and binge eating recovery that favors recovering your binge eating behaviors over weight loss, which is where we want to start. If you're favoring weight loss as your primary goal and want to keep dieting and keep the drama and obsession with tracking food, basically keep doing what you're doing, this isn't for you. I guess I should have clarified that in the beginning. This information is for you if you primarily want to end food obsession and binge eating, but also have hope that doing that will result in weight loss and you're just not ready to let go of your weight loss dream. So here are some helpful perspectives to hopefully alleviate the struggle with wanting to lose weight while also healing your binge eating behavior. The first perspective I call the feel-good goal. Typically, if you've lived according to diet culture rules for a while, the goal of diet culture is to look good so that you can feel good. And what I suggest is that as you do this anti-diet work, is that you shift the goal from looking good to feeling good. By feeling good, I mean in your physical body. How does your body feel? Let that be your guide. I can't tell you how powerful this is to shift your power away from diet culture and appearance back to your body. If you're feeling sluggish or if you feel like you might have eaten too much, tune into your body and let her know that you will keep her in the forefront from now on. When you do that, you might eat less later. Who knows? All that matters is you're focusing on how your body feels internally and letting that be your goal. Is your body tired? Rest, because your goal is for your body to feel good. If your body is energetic, move, because your goal is for your body to feel good. What typically happens is we eat, move, and rest depending on how we're emotionally feeling, which makes sense because our emotions can activate our nervous system to respond. But separating your body from your emotions is a really helpful assessment. Asking the question, what does my body need to feel good, is such a powerful perspective to have. In diet culture, you have to follow these lists of rules of what you should eat, how you should move. How your body feels is completely disregarded. But this takes back the power. You can't, quote, break the rules. You just tune into your body and she'll let you know what she needs. There's actually a real comfort that comes when you start to trust and rely on your body instead of these overgeneralized and inconsistent diet rules that actually don't understand or know your body or her needs. For example, if I'm feeling bloated, I tune into my body to get an idea of what she needs and try different things to help. Before, if I was bloated, I would shame and judge myself for, quote, doing it wrong, and then typically I would binge to numb from my emotional pain. The second perspective I call the right now body. And basically, the idea is this is your body right now. This is her size, her shape, her weight. You can't change her in this moment. All you can do is make her comfortable and try to show her the tenderness and compassion she needs. Most likely, you haven't been listening to her and honoring her needs. You've been neglecting her. So she's just been kind of adapting and adjusting based on all of your reactive decisions. This isn't meant to shame you, but to separate your body from your past emotional reactions and responses. Basically, she's just trying to roll with the punches, and she isn't going to change right now in this minute. Can you release that pressure of trying to change her and shrink her right now? Can you offer her warmth and care? Can you offer her warmth and care because she likely needs it right now? There's often so much of that built up pressure released when we can just accept the present moment, knowing there's nothing we can do about it except show our body compassion and care. The third and final perspective I like to offer is this diet reality check. You might believe that you can have a thin body by dieting or eating less, but tell me, how has that been working out for you? If you have been thin in the past, have you been able to keep it off for over 2 years? What has diet culture and your thin obsession created in your life? Do you like obsessing over food intake and body weight? I ask these because sometimes we just need that reality check. We think, oh, I couldn't possibly let go of dieting because I'd be out of control without it. But how in control are you, though? Who has the power when you're participating in diet culture? After experiencing dieting failures and having learned that 95% of diets fail in the long term, why do you still want to pursue weight loss through dieting? This isn't meant to judge you, it's meant to empower you. Why not try giving power back to you and your body? You don't have to stop desiring weight loss to heal your binge eating behaviors. I still have moments of desiring weight loss. I see pictures of a thinner me, and I do think I was more attractive sometimes, and that's a struggle. There are real systemic advantages to being in a smaller body, and fighting that desire just honestly makes the desire stronger. I just let the desire be there. I give it space, and then I let the sadness and grief process through my body. Just because I desire thinness at times doesn't mean something went wrong or my body is wrong. It just means I've lived in a weight-biased society my whole life. It means I'm human, and these belief systems are deep. But these feelings of grief and guilt come up less and less, and I know now that they won't stay around for long. All of that said, since I'm recovered from binge eating, I absolutely would never want to start dieting again. It just gives me chills. The freedom, the power, and joy I feel from healing my relationship with food is so incredibly valuable to me. It's worth those moments of feeling less attractive or more insecure. I can be with those feelings and offer myself so much compassion and understanding, and then just move on with my life, my one precious life that was once so unlived because of diet culture. I'm sorry if this episode didn't give you what you wanted. I'm sorry if you were looking for an answer like, yes, you can stop restricting, heal binge eating, and lose weight all at the same time. I can't say that because I don't know your body. I don't know what your body needs to feel her best. I only know that restriction is not the answer, and that cultivating a trusting, committed, and connected relationship with your body is one of the best gifts you can give yourself, so you can start feeling good from the inside out. I'm sorry we live in a fat-phobic society that triggers sadness, shame, and grief around the size and shape of our bodies. But I'm not sorry for being truthful, for reminding you how destructive and oppressive diet culture is, for encouraging you to show yourself compassion because you're absolutely deserving of it. Your body is more than an ornament to be adored, rated, and reviewed. You were given one body and one life. And I hope this episode encouraged you to start living it freely and intuitively. See you next week, friends.